Hello, coming to you before this 17th Sunday in Ordinary Time. And there's perhaps a connection we can make from this weekend to last weekend when we hear the account of Martha and Mary, when Mary was sitting at the feet of Jesus, listening to him speak, revealing his words, his will to her. And so this weekend is about prayer. What is prayer other than sitting at the feet of Jesus, letting him reveal his will to us, and we, of course, speaking to him. This account of the gospel is where the disciples of John is asking Jesus how to pray, as John taught his disciples how to pray. I remember my grandmother would stop us when we were in the summertime and didn't have a lot of school, so a lot of free time during the day, and she would always stop us when we're trying to play or have some kind of fun time. She would just, okay, you have a fun time in a little bit, but let's sit down and pray first. Of course, as kids, we always dreaded when grandmother would come around. Sometimes she would have to chase us with her sandals. Nonetheless, she would always catch up to us and she'll make us pray. First, I didn't really like doing that, but eventually I did appreciate praying. And the memory of praying, memorize the words, knowing more about the faith, talking to God. These prayers actually helped me quite a bit when I didn't know how to pray. Because if it wasn't from my grandmother teaching us how to pray, I wouldn't know how to pray as an adult. And I was not afraid to pray as an adult when I wanted to pray. And so thank you for my grandmother. May she rest in peace. Likewise, the disciples is asking Jesus to teach them how to pray. And so, of course, Jesus is more than willing to teach them how to pray. And so we have the Lord's Prayer. So perhaps the reflection is, I know there's a lot of young families out there in our parish. And so I encourage you to let your children see you pray. They want to imitate, because children want to imitate their parents on different activities. And so why not prayer? And of course, hopefully we can teach them how to pray as well. And so the Our Father, of course, is a well-known prayer. And we could hear more about it with Deacon Larry preaching this weekend. But I just want to go back to the first reading where actually Abraham and God is in prayer, you could say. Abraham is negotiating with God on behalf of the city of Sodom. And so they're going back and forth. It's quite comical. What if I can find 50 innocent people? What if I can find 10 innocent people in the city? So this is just like this personal relationship going back and forth. And that is what prayer really is finding how merciful and kind God is. And so may we discover God's goodness in our prayer. May God bless you and keep you always in his care. Please like, subscribe, and comment below. God bless you.